Beloved son, cherished daughter, listen carefully. Today, I, the Lord, summon you to hear something that has the power to transform your destiny. What I am about to reveal is not ordinary. Two significant things are about to happen in your life, and each of them carries the power to change everything around you. It is no coincidence that you are here right now. There is an urgency in your spirit, a stirring that you cannot ignore. You feel it, a revelation is about to unfold, something far greater than your daily concerns and the burdens you silently carry in your heart. Stay with me until the end, because this revelation will open your eyes and bring clarity to what once seemed impossible to understand. If you believe that my love can touch the deepest concerns of your heart, take a simple step now. Share this message with someone in need of hope. Trust me, every word has been prepared for you as a gift from heaven. I see the weight of your days, how it drains your strength. You wake up already thinking about the situations that need resolution, arguments at home, broken relationships, or even an illness that challenges your peace. At times, the noise around you becomes so loud that you cannot hear my voice calling out to you. But today, I have come to speak directly to your heart. The Archangel Michael is moving on your behalf. He has received specific orders, and you will witness something extraordinary. Even as you listen, a deliverance is being prepared in a place beyond your sight. It is not distant, but a divine intervention that will touch a part of your life you considered lost. Today is the day chains will be broken, and the freedom you have longed for will begin to manifest. This deliverance will be so evident that you will have no doubt that it was my powerful hand at work. But that is not all. The second thing about to happen is even more special, a healing. It may be in your physical body, your soul, or your home, but it is coming. It does not matter the diagnosis or what others have said about you or your loved ones. I am the God who heals. There is no sickness, pain, or wound I cannot touch. When I declare that something will change today, it is because the word has come directly from my throne and will not return void. For this to happen, I need you to trust me, not just in words, but with a heart willing to surrender control. I see how you try to handle everything on your own, keeping the house in order, managing the children, and striving to control financial challenges. Despite all your efforts, you still feel something is missing. What is missing is my complete intervention. When you open the door to me, I do not come in just to mediate, I come to transform. I know that the envy of those around you has been a source of torment. You feel the distrustful glances, the malicious words spoken behind your back. And it hurts. But today, my child, I will protect you so thoroughly that nothing, absolutely nothing, will be able to harm you. I will surround you with a wall of fire, and those who come against you will see a light so strong around you that they will have no choice but to retreat. Listen carefully, for the Archangel Michael is already moving. He is descending with sword in hand, bringing the message of heaven to your home. He comes to declare that your house will not be destroyed, that the walls that seem to be crumbling will be strengthened, and that every contrary word will be silenced. Today is the day you will begin to see fruit where there was once. Do not doubt, for I am the same God who parted the sea and brought down walls. Today, I come to renew everything in your life. Do you feel what is happening? There is a movement around you, and it is not natural, it is spiritual. I chose you to hear this today because I knew your heart needed this certainty. You are not alone. No matter how long the nights or how repetitive the days may feel, I have always been by your side, preparing the right moment to act. And that moment is now. If this message touches your heart, respond. Let me know what you believe I can do in your life, because where there is faith, miracles happen. Share this message, it could be the instrument I use to touch a desperate heart. I see your prayers, the ones for your children, for that relative who seems lost, and for the peace you long for in your home. None of these prayers have gone unnoticed. Every word has risen like incense to my throne, and I am responding, not slowly, but with the speed of one who holds absolute power. You will see results because the word has been released, carrying my authority. From now on, stay alert. Signs will begin to manifest, and you will be filled with a peace that surpasses all understanding. This peace will not depend on external circumstances but will come directly from me. It will be the seal that I am in control and that everything, absolutely everything, is aligning with my purpose for your life. Do not leave before hearing what comes next, for the revelation that follows is the key to opening doors that have been closed for so long. You are at the center of something that will change your story. What I am doing in your life now is far greater than you can see at this moment. Perhaps, until now, you have felt trapped in a cycle with no way out, the same problems, the same pains, the same unanswered prayers. But hear me clearly, I have never remained silent. Every tear you have held in your chest, every word you lacked the strength to say aloud has reached me like a cry. Today, as you listen, there is divine movement in areas of your life that were hidden, forgotten, or abandoned. Forces that tried to trap you, diminish you, or steal what you value most are being dismantled. Situations you thought were mere daily challenges are being exposed as traps that were being prepared against you. I am liberating you right now, breaking invisible ties that have drained your strength and stolen your peace. No matter how deep the pit that was dug for you, I will transform that place into fertile ground where you will see fruit like never before. The second thing is restoration, and it will touch where you least expect it. It might be in your body, where persistent pain makes you doubt there is still hope. It might be in a relationship where hurtful words created irreparable distances. Or it might be within you, where discouragement and doubt have taken deep root. Today, I tell you, I am the Lord who heals, not just your body but your mind, your heart, and everything around you. This healing is complete, coming like a wind that sweeps away everything not of me. You might wonder why now, after all this time. I say to you, it is because this is the moment when your faith is being activated in a way that nothing can hinder. Every experience you've had, every fall, every failed attempt, was part of a process that strengthened you, even when it felt like you were breaking. Today, you are more prepared than ever to receive what I am pouring into your life. And it's not just for you. What I am doing in you will overflow to those around you. Your family will be impacted, your relationships transformed, and even those who doubted you will witness my hand at work. This is your moment. Believe, trust, and know that I am moving in ways far beyond what you can imagine. They pursued you because they will see something different in you, something that can only come from me. But now I need you to do something. Don't keep what you're hearing to yourself. Declare it right now as a sign that you believe in my word. I believe in the action of God, and I trust in the Lord's plan for my life. This declaration is not just a comment, it's an act of faith. When you release these words, you're telling the spiritual world that you are aligned with what I'm doing. As you declare, I'm moving the supernatural. Imagine an army marching, each step bringing justice, healing, and deliverance. That's what Archangel Michael is doing now, putting in order what was out of place, restoring what was stolen, and defending what is precious to you. Where there was chaos, there will be peace. Where there was lack, there will be abundance. Where there was doubt, there will be an unshakable faith that nothing can stop. Remember, every time you handed over a situation to me, I took it into my hands. Even when it seemed like nothing was happening, I was working behind the scenes. You thought you were alone as you struggled with the most important things in your life: the health of someone you love, reconciliation in your home, or simply the strength to face each day's challenges. But the truth is, I was by your side the whole time, silently adjusting the details and preparing the right moment to act. Keep listening because I have more to tell you. Don't be distracted by what's around you. This is a sacred moment where I am releasing instructions for what comes next. It won't just be a change in external situations, it will be a transformation within you, a renewal of how you see life, relate to me, and under the purpose I've given you. This is the start of something new. And as you meditate on this, remember what I have already spoken: no weapon formed against you will prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment, you shall condemn. This promise is specific to you. It doesn't matter the size of the force coming against you, it has no power to prevail. I am your defense, your shield, your strength. What's happening now is a pivotal moment. The deliverance and restoration taking place are not isolated events. They are part of something much greater that I am building in you and through you. The impact of this will resonate in areas of your life you can't yet imagine. So, don't stop listening. Don't let doubt or exhaustion pull you away from what I'm doing. My work is perfect, and when it is completed, it brings fruit that lasts forever. In every moment, as this word takes root in your heart, something is being unlocked in your life. There are places that have been closed off for a long time, locks you didn't even know existed but that have held you back. Today, those locks are being broken, not by human force but by the power of my presence. I know you completely, there's no part of you hidden from me. I know what wakes you up in the middle of the night, the thoughts that overwhelm you and make you feel burdened. I also know the promises you've nearly stopped believing in because time has passed and they remain unfulfilled. But listen closely, I do not fail. What I promise still stands, and you will see my hand move in ways even the wisest cannot explain. What I'm doing in your life today is not something you'll achieve through effort but through the simple act of trusting in me. Many around you may not understand. Some may even question, how did this happen? But you will know it was my love working in areas that once seemed unreachable. I am not limited by time, the opinions of others, or circumstances. When I decide to act, even the impossible yields to me. Today, I want to remind you of something you may have forgotten in the midst of difficulty: you are loved. Not as a passing sentiment, but as a truth that sustains you. No matter who abandoned you, rejected you, or how many times you felt alone, my love is the guarantee that you've never been forgotten. When you thought you were facing everything alone, I was there, holding you through each step, even when it seemed like you weren't moving forward. The deliverance I'm preparing for you today will bring clarity where there was confusion. Situations that felt like a constant fog, preventing you from seeing the path, are being cleared. I am aligning what has been misaligned, and the answers you've sought in prayer are being released, not in general, but in specific and detailed ways. You won't have to guess, you'll know it was me. Remember, call to me, and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. Jeremiah 33 verse 3, this promise isn't distant, it's an invitation to experience my faithfulness. When you call, I listen, no matter how weak your voice may seem or how disorganized your words feel. I am the God who transforms even a whisper of desperation into a shout of victory. The restoration I'm bringing is not just for you. I see what happens in your home, the arguments you try to avoid, the moments of unbearable silence, the harsh words that have left deep wounds. Today, I am stepping into that scene, not with accusation but with reconciliation. I am restoring bonds that seemed beyond repair and bringing back the joy that was stolen. For you who have been praying for someone specific, know this: the seeds you've sown have not been in vain. I am the God who brings growth even when you can't see it. That person you've cried out for, that family member who seems so distant from me, is being reached. Don't stop praying. Don't stop believing. I am working in their heart, even if there are no visible signs yet. And when the right moment comes, you will see the miracle before your eyes. Declare this now as an act of faith: I trust in God's plan. I believe He is working in my life. Your words have power. When you declare, the spiritual world responds. It's not just a symbolic act, it's a step that demonstrates your belief in what I'm doing. As you do this, something is moving in the heavens. The barriers in your path, whether caused by circumstances, people, or your own doubts, are being removed, for none of them can stand against my power. What I am about to do in your life will not be a slow progression but a sudden and undeniable shift. This transformation will be so profound that even those who doubted you will witness my glory through your life. This is your moment of breakthrough. Just as dawn pierces the darkness, so will the transformation I am bringing forth. It will be a complete renewal. Where there was chaos, I will bring order. Where there was doubt, I will bring clarity. Where there was pain, I will bring joy. Even now, as you hear these words and open your heart to my call, I am releasing these changes into your life. Pause for a moment and declare with faith: I believe in the power of God. I trust that He is working in my favor. These are not mere words, they are keys that unlock the supernatural. When you speak them, the spiritual realm begins to align with my plans. No one surrounds you. Remember that your words are seeds of the future I have already prepared for you. In this very moment, I am adjusting specific situations. I see the relationship that seemed irreparably broken, the words that were spoken, the wounds that were opened, and the feeling that nothing will ever be the same. But understand this: I am not limited by circumstances or time. What seems impossible to you is just the beginning of my work. I am restoring what was destroyed and giving new meaning to what once caused pain. I am also dealing with the arrows that were aimed at you, the unjust judgments, the words that hurt you more than you admitted. I am your defender. When you were accused, I was there, watching it all. Today, I rise as your advocate and judge. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. That future is already in motion. Accusations will fall to the ground, and my justice will prevail. Do not think I am unaware of what is happening within you. I see the nights when sleep eludes you, the thoughts that surround you, making you question even the most basic things. I see the anxiety that feels like a constant shadow, preventing you from looking toward tomorrow with hope. Today, I am breaking those chains. I am freeing your mind from the prison of fear and giving you a peace that the world cannot offer. You will feel, like a gentle breeze, the relief that comes directly from me. As I work within you, I am also watching over those you love. I know your heart is burdened for your family, for that relative who seems to drift away from everything good. But remember this: none of your prayers have been in vain. I am touching their hearts, even if you cannot see it yet. I am sending people, circumstances, and even thoughts that will remind them of their need for me. And when they return, you will know it was my hand that brought them back. This is not just another moment. What is happening here is a turning point. Something new is being established. It will not be fleeting, it will be permanent. I am placing within you a strength that will withstand any storm. You will become someone who remains firm, even on difficult days, not because everything around you is perfect, but because you will know, deep in your being, that I am with you. The words I spoke over your life, even before you were born, are still resonating. I said you would be blessed. I said you would be a light. And today, I am reaffirming all of it. No matter how much time has passed, my word never loses its power. I am just beginning to reveal what I have prepared for you. I see the questions in your heart, the doubts you carry in silence. You wonder, is there truly something great reserved for me? Hear this, you are not here by chance. Nothing in the universe happens outside of my control, and the very fact that you are hearing these words is proof that I have more to do in your life. What is coming is not the end, it is a comma marking the start of a new chapter. While you absorb all of this, remember, no matter how far you feel from me, I have always been near. Even when you couldn't perceive it, I was there, working behind the scenes, adjusting details, preparing the stage. And now, I am calling you to take the next step. Do not look back. Do not cling to what didn't work. What lies ahead is infinitely greater than anything left behind. In life, there are moments when the deepest questions of the heart seem to echo into the void. You look around and wonder, is there more? More than this routine of challenges, fears, and uncertainties? What you need to know now is that a plan is unfolding. Even on days when everything feels lost, this plan is not a reaction to circumstances but something written long before you took your first step. You are not adrift. You are being guided, even if you cannot perceive it. As you hear these words, a movement is taking place in realms beyond what your eyes can see. Something is being rearranged, something so distant that you may have stopped praying for it. But today, the forgotten words are rising again. They were not unanswered, they were being prepared for this specific moment. Because when I act, there are no delays or premature actions, there is only perfection in timing. I know what has weighed on your soul. Dreams shelved, relationships that drained you, fears that made you doubt what once was clear. I see your exhaustion, not but that emotional weariness that makes you question your ability to continue. Today, I say to you, this is not the end. What seemed like a period is only a pause, a moment of silence before a great movement. The first thing I am doing is opening a way where there were obstacles. It is not just any path but a passage that only I can create. When I open, no one can close. It is like when the Red Sea parted so my people could pass. You are not alone in this sea of uncertainties. My presence goes before you, preparing every detail for you to cross. And when you look back, you will see that the chains that tried to bind you are gone. At this moment, stop and declare aloud or write, I trust in the power of God. I believe He is already working in my life. These are not just words, they are an act of faith. When you speak them, you align yourself with what I am doing and create space for the extraordinary to happen. The second thing taking place is even deeper, a release. Perhaps you have not realized how trapped you've been by invisible things, patterns of thought, accumulated resentment, words spoken against you that echoed in your mind for too long. Today, those chains are being broken. I am uprooting the wounds you learned to hide but that never truly healed. Remember what my word says, now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. 2 Corinthians 3 verse 17. This freedom is being released now. No matter how long you have felt trapped or how many times you tried and failed on your own, today it is happening, not by your strength but by my Spirit. Even as you listen, healing is reaching areas of your life you had stopped trying to fix. This is not only physical healing but a deep restoration that touches the heart and brings relief where there was constant pain. It is the kind of healing that changes how you see everything around you, freeing you from the chains of the past. Have you noticed how often the greatest battles are not around you but within you? Those moments when your mind refuses to stop, replaying the same doubts, fears, and insecurities. Today, I am bringing peace to your mind, that peace that cannot be explained but feels like a calm river in the midst of a storm. If you feel this peace beginning to settle in your heart, right here, I receive the peace of God. I believe in His power. When you make these declarations, you are choosing to no longer be a prisoner of fear or doubt. I tell you this, no matter how great the challenges you face, they are not greater than my presence. Now, I want to address something that weighs heavily on your heart, the people you love. Perhaps you've prayed for them so many times that you've started to think your words aren't making a difference. But hear this, every prayer has been heard. I have cared for them, even when it seemed like nothing was happening. What you need to understand is that my timing is not the same as yours, but it is perfect. I am moving the pieces in such a way that when everything aligns, you will see that trusting me was worth it. There is a promise I want you to hold on to. Those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be shaken but endures forever. Psalm 125 verse 1. When you trust in me, your life becomes unshakable. This doesn't mean storms won't come, but they won't have the power to destroy you. You will be strengthened so that, as you walk through them, you will emerge stronger, more prepared, and more convinced of what I can do. Listen closely. What is about to unfold in your life will be so impactful that you'll remember this day as the moment everything began to change. This won't be a simple adjustment but a complete transformation. I am rebuilding areas that were devastated, planting seeds where there was barrenness, and bringing life where everything seemed lost. The only thing I ask of you now is to stand firm. Don't allow voices that oppose my purpose to make you doubt. You have been chosen and set apart, and nothing can change that. Believe, because I am working even now as these words touch your heart. With every second you remain listening, something is being moved in the heavens. There is a convergence happening, a perfect alignment between what you've prayed for and the plan I've already established for you. This is not coincidence. It's not luck. It's purpose. It's the result of my meticulous care for your life and every detail I've adjusted, even when you didn't realize I was acting. Today, I am extending my hand to you in a way so clear and direct that it will be impossible to deny that it is me. I know there have been times when your trust was tested, when promises that once seemed so real and close were obscured by situations you didn't understand. You found yourself in a desert, questioning, is God still with me? But listen carefully, the desert was never the end, it was the path. What I am doing now is proof that your waiting was not in vain. As you hear these words, I want you to visualize the roots of a great tree stretching deep into the ground. These roots represent the deepest areas of your life, your wounds, desires, fears, and even your secrets. Today, I am touching those places, not to expose you, but to heal you. What I do at the root level guarantees that the fruits you will see tomorrow will be healthy, firm, and enduring. Two things I am doing today reflect both my love and my power. First, I am bringing visibility to what you thought was lost. Have you ever felt that something important was left behind, buried under the demands of daily life? A dream, a promise, or even a part of who you were before the struggles began to shape you? I am showing you that nothing is truly lost. I am reminding you of what I planted in you and equipping you to reclaim what once seemed unattainable. Second, I am shielding you from what has been affecting you. The arrows of doubt, the words that wounded, the attitudes that tried to steal your peace, I know what they are. These weren't external battles but internal ones, silent, constant, and exhausting. Now, I am surrounding you with unbreakable protection. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. Psalm 91 verse 7. This is the promise I place over you right now. The time you spent waiting was not wasted. It was my workshop, where I prepared you for what is coming. Every difficulty, every silent moment, and every doubt was used to strengthen your faith and teach you to trust me, even when nothing seemed to make sense. Today, you are stronger than ever, even if you don't realize it yet. Now, I need you to take a step of faith. Declare as if you are hearing directly from me, I believe in the faithfulness of God. I trust in His promises for my life. When you do this, something powerful happens. These words don't just proclaim, they activate what is being released in the heavens on your behalf. Right now, the Archangel Michael has been sent with a clear mission, to open paths where there were none and to bring answers that seemed impossible. Situations that have been stuck for months, even years, are being unlocked. No human or spiritual power can stop what has been released over you and your home. Every prayer you've whispered, every night you cried out without knowing what to say, each one has been heard. Now, I am descending with my hand of peace. I am dissolving conflicts, erasing what caused division, and bringing such deep understanding that you and those around you will look at one another and see what you couldn't before: value, love, and unity. For those you love who are far from me, know this: none of them are beyond my reach. Their names are engraved on my heart, and I am sending light to the darkest places they inhabit. No matter how far they've gone, I am going to find them. Your life is not defined by past mistakes or the limitations you see today. It is greater than any barrier. I am breaking invisible chains and simultaneously rebuilding what was destroyed. It doesn't matter how much time has passed or how impossible it seems, I am the God who makes all things new. As you continue to listen, watch for the signs I will begin to show you. They may not be grand or dramatic at first, but they will be significant: a door opening, an unexpected answer, a softened heart. These will form a path leading to the complete fulfillment of what I am releasing today. To end this moment, I want you to boldly declare, I receive God's transformation in my life. I know He is working for me now. These words are not just declarations, they are seeds that will flourish in the coming days. Do not doubt, for what I am doing is right, and what was planned will be completed. When you look back, you will know that it was my hand guiding every step of the way. What's unfolding in your life right now goes far deeper than what you can perceive. Even situations that felt stagnant and the challenges that seemed never-ending are undergoing transformation. Walls you once believed to be unbreakable have already crumbled, and what once hindered you has now become the very path to your victory. Know this: the waiting was never wasted. It was my preparation for the masterpiece I am bringing to completion in your life today. Take a moment to reflect on whether their words hold truth, but hear me clearly: the only word that defines you is the one I declare over your life. And I say this: you are chosen, deeply loved, and fully equipped. Whatever others have spoken over you has no power to undo what I have already established. I am the God who creates and undoes, And today I am undoing every false label placed upon you and restoring the truth that flows from me. Now, look at your home. How many times have you felt powerless witnessing the disharmony, emotional distance, and conflicts that seemed endless? I want you to know that my spirit is descending upon your home at this moment. I am bringing order where there was chaos. I am bringing reconciliation where there were breaks. I am moving hearts that seemed hardened, making them beat again to the rhythm of love and peace. Don't worry about the details, just trust that I am already working. I am also healing, not only hearts but also bodies. I know there are physical pains that have drained your energy and made you question if this suffering will ever end. Today, I declare that I am the Lord who heals you. It doesn't matter the diagnosis or how long it has been. And is touching what science deemed impossible to reach, what medicine cannot cure, my word will heal. Healing is not just a possibility, it is a certainty when it comes from me. There's more I need to tell you. I see how the weight of responsibilities has made you feel alone. You wake up every day thinking about all you need to solve and all that depends on you. But listen to me, you were not made to carry all this alone. The one who sustains you. I am taking from your shoulders what you were never meant to carry and placing it on myself. Cast all your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. You don't need to fight alone, I am here to fight for you. Now I want you to look toward the future, not with fear or doubt, but with the certainty that something new is being written. Every moment of your life has been preparation for what I am now releasing. The difficulties taught you resilience, the waiting taught you trust, and now all of this is coming together to form a testimony so powerful it will be impossible to ignore. You will be living proof of what I can do. Declare once more, I receive God's intervention. I believe He is transforming every area of my life. This is not just a phrase, it is an act of faith, confirming that you are ready to embrace all that I have prepared for you. As you continue listening, remember that nothing is impossible for me. I am the God who creates paths where none exist, who brings life where there was death, and who turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. What I am will be a turning point in your story. Trust, because I will not only begin this work, I will complete it with perfection. This is the moment when everything begins to align. The questions you've carried in your heart for so long are being answered, not because you solved them, but because I, the Lord, am acting directly. Do not underestimate what is happening now. Situations that seemed confusing and left you feeling lost are becoming clear. I am removing the veils that clouded your vision, and light is entering where there was once darkness. This is not just a temporary change but a profound reset, a transformation reaching even the most hidden areas of your life. I see what you have endured, the days when nothing seemed to make sense, the long nights when you fought against exhaustion, doubt, and the fear that nothing would ever change. I was there, even when you thought you were alone. My presence sustained you. I am the God who never abandons, the God who works silently until everything is ready for the perfect moment. And that moment is now. The first thing I am doing is transforming how you view challenges. I am giving you new eyes, a new perspective. What once seemed insurmountable will now be seen as an opportunity for my power to be revealed. This is not the end, it is the beginning of something greater. You will be like one who looks at a mountain and, instead of fearing its height, declares with faith, "Be moved and cast into the sea, and it will be done." I am bringing resolution to areas that were stagnant. The waiting was necessary, but now is the time for the waters to begin moving. You will be propelled forward, not by your strength but by my hand, which is upon every situation that seemed blocked. Every door that was closed before you will open, not through human intervention, but by the authority that comes from above. Now I want you to do something. Declare out loud or right here, I receive God's clarity. I believe He is aligning all things to His purpose in my life. These words carry power. When you declare them, you are acknowledging that you are no longer a prisoner of the past but an active participant in what I am doing. There is something happening in your home. I see every space, every corner, every heart that resides there. The words spoken, the looks that revealed pain, and even the silences that exposed the weight of strained relationships, all of this is being addressed. I am restoring and healing bonds that seemed irreparable. This is not human work, it is divine. I am placing my love where there was misunderstanding, and my spirit is bringing unity where there was division. I know the pain of feeling unworthy or unseen, but hear me, your worth is not in others' opinions but in what I have said about you. I formed you, chose you, and equipped you even before a single day of your life began. I am the God who acts, and no one can undo what I have decreed. You are mine, and nothing can change that. The dream I planted in you is not dead, it has only been dormant. Today, I am reigniting that flame, restoring the hope that what I planted in you was not just your dream, it was mine too. It is time for it to flourish. While I speak to you, I am also moving in the lives of those around you. For those who love you, I am bringing strength and unity. For those who have caused you pain, I am bringing repentance and change. And for those who oppose you, I am your justice. Leave vengeance and answers to me, this is my battle, and I have already won it. Do not be discouraged by your internal struggles. I see every thought, every hidden burden. You don't need to carry them alone. Cast all your anxiety on me, for I care for you. My care is personal, intentional, and unfailing. I am restoring what was lost, bringing not just recovery but multiplication. Declare again, I believe in God's restoration. I receive all that He has for my life. These words are not symbolic, they have the power to align heaven's will with earthly realities. The season of doubt is ending. What I am doing now will be so clear, so undeniable, that you will no longer wonder if I am present. You will see my promises fulfilled before your eyes. This is the beginning of a new story. Trust me, I am the God who transforms, and nothing can stop what I am doing. You could endure a relationship that was destroyed, a dream that crumbled, or an opportunity that slipped away. But listen to me carefully, nothing that truly belongs to you and has been taken will remain lost. I am restoring, I am returning in double portions, not because you deserve it, but because I am faithful. I am the God who not only returns but multiplies. What you are about to witness being born will far exceed what was taken from you. Now, as you receive this, declare with all the faith in your heart, I believe in God's restoration. I know He is working for me right now. This is not just a phrase, it's a key that opens doors, a sign that tells the spiritual world you believe in the power at work in your life this very moment. Know this. No silent prayer has ever gone unheard. Even in the times when you couldn't find the words and let your heart speak instead, those prayers reached me. None of them were lost. I have kept every single one, and I am responding, not late, but at the exact right time. This is a time for answers. This is the season when promises start to come off the page and become reality. The clouds that once blocked your view are dissipating, and the light of my presence is shining on you once again. I see the internal battles you've been fighting, those invisible struggles that others cannot see. I know the burdens you've been carrying, the fears you cannot explain, the sense that something is out of place. I know every detail of these struggles, and today, I bring healing to those invisible wounds. I am silencing the voices that accuse you, the ones that try to make you believe you are not enough, that you are incapable. Listen carefully, you are who I say you are. And I say you are chosen, loved, and called to a purpose far greater than you can imagine. Regarding your home, know that I am doing something that will surprise you. I know the challenges you face, the tensions that seem impossible to resolve, the conflicts that have drained you, and the emotional distance that has formed between those who should be close. But I am sending my spirit to bring peace, not a fleeting peace, but a peace that transforms. I am changing hearts, dissolving grudges, and creating an environment where love will prevail once again. For your children and those you love, for whom you have prayed tirelessly, know this, none of them are beyond my reach. Even if they seem lost, I am watching over each one of them. I am surrounding them with my protection and placing people who will lead them back to me. What I am doing in their lives will be so visible, so impactful, that you will see with your own eyes that your prayers were never in vain. Now, declare again with boldness and conviction, I trust in God's work. I know He is working for me and my household. These words carry power. Don't underestimate what is being activated as you declare your faith. I know you have faced opposing words, envy, and even curses spoken against you. People have risen against you to diminish you, to obstruct what I am building in your life. But hear this, none of those words hold power against what I have decreed. I am undoing all of it. I am silencing the opposing voices and lifting your life so that everyone will see that I am God and that my hand is upon you. As all this unfolds, I am calling you to a deeper level of intimacy with me. I don't just want you to see what I am doing, I want you to experience who I am. I want you to find not only blessings but also the true source of joy, peace, and purpose in me. Something new is being poured out, a connection that will transform everything you know. I understand that some things may still seem uncertain, that challenges still stand before you, but remember, you are not facing them alone. I am with you every step of the way, and what I begin, I will finish. Trust in me. I am the God who fulfills, the God who restores, and the God who does far beyond what you can ask or imagine. Now is the time to step forward in faith. Amen. If this message has stirred your heart, declare it boldly, share it with others, and embrace the new things I am doing in your life. Your journey of transformation begins now.